to what you think.
The Indiana Pacers have been the pride and joy of Indiana professional basketball over the years. I recently started wondering, who are the top 10 players to ever put on a Pacers uniform? I will answer that question and more in today's video. If you enjoy content like this, be sure to subscribe to the channel. I make videos about basketball and football, and I really need your help to hit 1.7k subscribers by the end of April, so take a second and do that for me if you're new. Now let's rank the best 10 Pacers players of all time. Like most lists, there are some worthy selections that are just not quite good enough, or they're not enough spot, so I'm going to reveal some honorable mentions. Current Pacers Domantas Sabonis and Miles Turner are both excellent players, but before they can get attention on a list like this, they need to elevate their play a little bit more, and they have to sustain it over time. Roy Hibbert is by far one of the best centers in franchise history, and plus he helped lead in some of the team's winningest seasons on record, but his dominance was short-lived, and he struggled mentally at times. Lance Stephenson would probably make a list for Pacers fans' favorite players of all time, but his success was also not sustainable. David West was the backbone for the Pacers in the early 2010s, but it was past his prime by that point, and in career in Indy didn't really last that long. Jalen Rose was a really good second option in the early 2000s, who always seemed to get snubbed from the All-Star game, but he was never quite good enough to cement himself into the top 10. Chuck Person was another guy who always put up good numbers, but he never really became an all-star or took his game to an elite level, hence why he's not in the top 10. Dale Davis is another guy who embodied what it meant to be a Hoosier and peaked when the Pacers reached the NBA Finals, but only making the All-Star game once is not good enough to get you into the top 10. Mark Jackson is one of the best floor generals ever to play for the Pacers, but his stats just weren't there to be top 10. Finally, despite playing college ball at Indiana and becoming the face of the current Pacers, Victor Oladipo's struggle to stay healthy and small sample size of dominance is not enough to get him into the top 10. Now let's get into the real top 10. Coming in at number 10, maybe the most controversial player to make the top 10. I do have a reason for it. Ron Artest, now known as Meta World Peace, may not have played a long time with the Pacers because of his inability to stay out of trouble, but there's no denying he was a special talent when he actually played. The 2003-2004 campaign was statistically the best season in franchise history, as he averaged 18 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, and 2 steals, while becoming an All-Star, the Defensive Player of the Year, and was named to the third-team All-NBA. So yeah, he may not have spent a ton of time with the franchise, but when you have the best statistical season in your team's history, you deserve to make the list. At number 9, we have Danny Granger. Granger was one of the best two-way players in the NBA, as he was an elite defender and could score from anywhere on the court. Granger was an all-star, the most improved player in 2009, and averaged 26 points a game one year. So yeah, the team may not have ever won much, but Danny was a bucket. For number 8, we have to go all the way back to the ABA days, and then you'll remember Billy Knight. He averaged 28 points in only his second year with the team, and when the Pacers joined the NBA, he averaged 26 points a game, and was also an NBA All-Star. Knight ended up playing 8 seasons with the Pacers, and was someone who always turned it on in the postseason. The 7th best player is someone that all Pacers fans love and remember, and that man is Rik Smits. Nicknamed the Dunking Dutchman, Smits was drafted to the Pacers in 1989, and made the All-Rookie team. He scored in double figures every single year of his career, and finally in 1998, he became an NBA All-Star. Smits is not only one of the tallest players in Pacers history, but he's also one of the best. For number 6, we have to go back to the ABA once again. Alongside Mel Daniels and George McGinnis, Rodgers was part of some of the best teams in franchise history and ended up winning 3 ABA titles. He was named an ABA All-Star 4 times, was a part of the All-ABA team 3 times, and was also named to the Basketball Hall of Fame. He averaged over 20 points 3 times in his career, and will go down as one of the best centers in ABA history. Before we get to number 5, I really need your help to make this channel grow, so if you haven't already, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe if you haven't already. Another semi-controversial ranking comes in form of me putting Paul George at number 5, because some may think he should be higher. Paul George was an extremely raw player coming out of college, but he got better each and every year for the Pacers, and he was on track to become an NBA superstar. He helped lead the Pacers to back-to-back Eastern Conference Finals, and was a 4-time All-Star, the most improved player, All-NBA third team 3 times, and the All-Defensive team, while averaging over 20 points in 3 different seasons. Yeah, PG may have left a sour taste in the mouths of Pacers fans, but he no doubt is a top 5 Pacer ever. At number 4, we have another Hall of Famer and former ABA legend and forward George McGinnis. Earning nicknames such as Big Mac, Big Bull, and McGinnis the Magnificent, George McGinnis helped lead the Pacers to 2 ABA titles. He was a 3-time All-Star and won the ABA MVP, along the way to being named to the all-time ABA team and also getting inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame. He averaged over 25 points 3 times in his career, and once grabbed 15 rebounds a game for an entire season. McGinnis is definitely one of the best Pacers of all time. Number 3, we have Jermaine ONeal. In 6 of his seasons with the Pacers, ONeal was named an All-Star and also won the Most Improved Player award. He averaged over 19 points in 6 seasons as well, and averaged over 2 blocks in all 8 years he spent with the Pacers, making him arguably the best shot blocker in franchise history. Oh yeah, and he also made the All-NBA team 3 times. After injuries, ONeal was eventually traded, at least that draft pick became Roy Hibbert. At number 2, we have to look at the best Pacer player from the ABA era in Mel Daniels. Daniels averaged 18.4 points and an absurd 14.9 rebounds for his career, and he's one of the best rebounders in basketball history. He's a 3-time ABA champion, a 6-time All-Star, an All-NBA selection 5 times, a 2-time ABA MVP, and a member of the All-ABA team, and was also inducted to the Basketball Hall of Fame. So yeah, he was pretty good. Last but not least, we have the best Pacer of all time, and it's not even close. Yep, it's Reggie Miller. Surprise. Miller spent 18 seasons with the Pacers, and he never seemed to cool off. He's the Pacers' all-time leader in games played, minutes played, three-pointers made, free throws made, assists, and steals, plus there are plenty more I can go into. He averaged over 18 points 12 times in his career, and was responsible for one of the clutchest sequences in NBA history. Besides leading the Pacers to the NBA Finals, he was a 5-time All-Star, a 3-time member of the All-NBA teams, and also a Hall of Famer. To be honest, I'm actually shocked he was only an All-Star 5 times. Either way, Reggie Miller is the best player to ever put on a Pacers uniform, and I bet you guys agree. Overall, I really enjoyed making today's video, and please let me know of what you think of the list. I'd love to know if you guys think anyone was snubbed, or if I put someone too high up on the list. If you are a Pacers fan, make sure to let me know in the comment section below, and if you enjoyed today's video, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Every like, subscription, share, and comment makes my channel grow, hence making me able to put out more content. So if you haven't already, please do some of those. Please check out my other videos as well, and I hope to see you guys again soon. Until then, peace.